You're introducing. What's your introduction?
You're not putting the mic.
There?
Where's it? You put inside?
Yeah, here.
Can put inside, man?
Yes. You're supposed to that you hide it. Why would you want to show the mic when you're doing a video?
Hey guys, so in today's video, we are going to be doing things a little bit differently. I've decided to venture into the podcast space. So you'll realize from the title of this video, that's not the very typical vlog 1, vlog 2, but it's going to be called podcast 1, podcast 2, so on and so forth. So some of my videos, they are still going to be vlogs, but some of the other ones are going to be a new series where I'm, like I said, venturing into the podcast space. So in this series, I'm going to be exploring, doing a bit more interviews with people from different varying backgrounds. So in my first pilot episode, this particular video that you're watching, I'm going to be interviewing someone, which you guys will see in a little bit. But I've actually already filmed everything. It's just that it was a bit long, so I have to actually split it into 2 separate videos. If not, it's going to be like a 35-40 minute video, and I'm pretty sure that it'll be a bit boring for some of you guys. So do stay tuned and let me know what you guys think about this new series. Okay, so what's your name, age, and what do you do?
Hi everyone, for those who don't know me, I'm Shannon. I am 25 years old this year and I just graduated from SMU. So now I am a part-time content creator and part-time, soon-to-be, hopefully, entrepreneur.
Right, and I know that you previously had a business, right?
Yeah.
Or is it multiple businesses or just one?
I think it's just one like real business that's I think registered on Accra.
Okay.
Like if that's what you consider a business.
Right.
It was like e-commerce, but I'm not pursuing that anymore because I realized that it's something that I'm not too passionate about, and I'm someone that always follows my heart. So yeah. So with that being said, right now in terms of the businesses that I'm doing, I'm just doing content creation on both Instagram and TikTok, and also some modeling jobs on the side. And then in terms of business, I am currently pursuing something as well, which I will definitely reveal to you in the future.
OF.
How do you know?
I heard from
Kidding.
a little somebody.
No, I'm kidding. I'm not going to ever do OF.
Right, okay.
Maybe.
Would you consider content creation, building a brand for your own social media as a business?
Yes. I think also it's a good way to leverage on this for my other businesses as well. Yeah.
So why do you jump into content creation out of all the other businesses or online businesses that you could do?
Honestly speaking, I didn't jump into it.
Because you're vain? Is it because you're vain?
No,
Right.
I'm not. Yeah. It's like...
Then why is your TikTok all like videos of you dancing?
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, Ken. The second question I have is...
Oh, that was just the first question. Wow.
Yeah, what?
Wow.
we just kind of digress and then we'll just ad hoc everything.
Yeah, I think I gotta go. It's been too long, this interview.
Please, you're the only business owner I have.
Okay.
Okay, so apart from the usual, people who say just work hard, or when people ask successful people for advice, they typically tend to say just work hard, just work smart, follow your passion, follow your dream.
Yeah.
But apart from something that's a no-brainer, I would say, what was one piece of advice that you have found invaluable to get you to where you are today?
I think one piece of advice would be to just focus on yourself, because I feel like a lot of people are very caught up thinking or caring about what their peers are doing, what other people are doing, that they lose focus on their own path. Like that's one very big piece of advice.
Right.
So in terms of like building your own business or whatsoever, like if you're constantly spending time and energy thinking of like, oh, what's Justin doing, or like what's this other friend doing, then I feel like, that time could actually be spent brainstorming on your own, on improving on yourself, or like starting something on your own and things like that. I think that's something that has always stuck with me.
Yeah, no, I think that's very true, because something my dad has always said since young is just do what you love and the money will eventually come, because if you're not genuine about it, people can sense that. Right? So something he told me when I was very young is not to chase money, but just do whatever you like. And when you do it, when you're doing what you like, you do it well, you will do it well, and you're so passionate about it, people can sense that passion and that genuinity. And then, is that a word?
Yes.
Yeah, genuinity. Is that a word? Okay, they'll just sense that you're very genuine, and I guess that's when your business will grow, lah.
Yeah,
so
agreed.
Ever since young, I was like, no, I don't want to listen to my dad. But then over time, I realized, having I guess started my own business as well, I realized that what he said was true, lah. It's really, when you do what you like, you don't feel like you're working, lah. You can do it until 2-3 a.m. and it doesn't feel like work at all.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah, I think that's super important.
And you will put in the extra miles or the extra
Yes, like
effort.
you want to put in effort and time and
Mm.
whatsoever into building something that you love. I think that's what I really really love.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So what is this one passion that you have?
I mean, I love athleisure, but in terms of business-wise, I feel like it's very saturated. I think my passion would be something related to fitness, plus tech. So basically, I found like this passion in tech, like digital platforms and things like this, because I feel like that's like the new, like that's where everything is going towards in terms of like businesses and whatsoever, and metaverse and all that kind of stuff, right? So having I guess a platform that mixes both tech and fitness, that's something that I'll be very, very passionate about.
Right.
Like something that I will be thinking of every single second of the day when I can.
Okay.
Yep.
I think branching off of that, what do you think of, because you said you will be thinking about it every second of the day, how do you find time to unwind and relax? Because I think like myself, wait, calm down, man, let me finish you. You're about to say, like, let me finish my question.
Okay.
Yeah. So because I think like myself, I have trouble
Yep.
finding the balance. You know, people say just find a balance, but it's not that simple to just
Yes,
find the balance.
it's
Fuck,
not.
If it's so simple, right, I would have found the balance long time ago, right?
Yeah.
So, but how do you find that balance? Because I think like myself, I also focus on building my business or
Yes.
businesses, and then I tend to lose track of time and prioritizing the other things in life.
Okay, I think firstly, just like Justin, I'm also someone that used to find it really hard to find a balance, because even up till now, I'm always thinking of work. No matter who I'm with my family, with friends, in a social gathering, I'm always talking about work. But then I realized that it's not very good, because obviously you're with your friends because you want to enjoy their company and just spend time and have fun with them, right? So two things. Firstly, I think I'm very grateful in a sense whereby part of my content creation job allows me to go for events and meet new people. That's unwinding for me as well.
Right.
I guess it's kind of networking, but also going for these events, you get to meet new people, you get to like gain new perspectives from these other content creators. To me, that's unwinding, because it takes my mind off work. Secondly, I think during weekends, I ensure that at least from the evening onwards, I spend time with my boyfriend, with my family, even if it's just sitting on the dining table and just like drinking a glass of wine. Something simple like that all of us would enjoy. I think that's something that I've learned to prioritize over the past few months. Yeah, I mean, I'm still working on it. I'm still working on it, trying to find that balance. But it's definitely very important to, I guess, figure out what works for you and your partner, what works for you and your family, and things like that. Because ultimately, okay, this is going to be my very important quote, but life is short, right? And I feel like we're at the age whereby
100 years quite long.
It's not very
like
long.
90 years
And
quite long.
see what I feel like most people don't live until 90, you know what I mean?
Okay, 80 is quite long.
Yeah, 80 is quite long. 80 is quite long. But if you think about it, we're already 25.
Okay, fine,
right?
yeah.
And I mean, family is here, but they're also not going to be here forever, you know? Yeah. Whew! Getting emotional.
Hey, you gonna cry? I got some tissue for you. Give me some tissue. You alright? Okay, so...
Okay.
Ready? Okay. So, next question is, what's your worst mistake? It can be financial mistake, it could be in life generally. What's your biggest mistake, or one of your biggest mistakes that you're okay with sharing?
Okay.
Because I know you're quite a shady person. You
I'm
don't
not.
really like to share a lot of things.
I always share. I'm seriously such an open person. I don't have like a worst mistake per se, because I feel like I've always lived my life doing things that I know I wouldn't regret. I hope, at least. But I think one of the mistakes that I most maybe regret is not spending time or enough time with my grandfather, because he passed away in August, like almost 2 years ago. And I think that hit me a lot.
I mean, I think it's very true lah. How it's usually when go through certain life-changing events, and then your mindset just changes like that. Your mentality just changes totally.
Yeah.
And I think it's
Yes.
I mean, based on what you said earlier, you don't regret anything. I think it's also true for me lah. I have that mentality. I adopted this mentality where I don't want to regret anything that I've done, even if it's something that if I could go back in time, I would do things differently. But whatever happened to me back then is what made me who I am today, as cliche as it might sound. But I don't like to regret things, because I don't like to dwell on certain things that I can't change the past. Right? So might as well I just, through every bad event that has happened to me, I just like to focus on the good things that can come out of this. Yeah, so
Agreed.
I'd rather focus on that.
Agreed.
Okay, so next, what's one value you hold highly?
About myself.
No, about sheep or dogs. About yourself lah.
Confidence. Reason being that I feel that confidence has brought me really far in life. Not saying that like confidence in like what looks or whatsoever. It's more of like confidence in my capabilities and in what I believe I can do. Like, I feel like confidence is that one thing, right, that separates Oh, wait, sorry. Let me rephrase this. Give me a second. Justin, you're editing this. Give me a sec. Wait. How do I say
Separates you apart from the peasants.
No. You know, those of you who watch TikTok, there's this thing that's been going around called the lucky girl syndrome. I think that's what it's called.
No.
Have you heard of it?
No.
Basically, I think it was this lady or this guy, I can't remember who was saying it, but it's just manifesting every single day that like, yo, I'm a really lucky girl and everything that I want in life is going to come my way. That's the kind of mindset that I've had growing up since young. And to be really honest with you guys, I feel like things have always been going my way, but I feel like that also stems from confidence, like being confident in yourself, being confident in your capabilities, what you are capable of doing, and not like doubting yourself ever, because I feel like that's something that sets you apart from everybody else.
Right.
Not saying that it's easy to be confident, but I feel like the moment you're able to reach that level, you're going to see a very, very huge difference in your life. I'm not sure if you agree, but I think because knowing Justin for so long, he's also a very confident person. And I really admire him for that. He's such a
thank you, man.
Because I feel like for those people who don't know us, I feel like this is going to be one of the questions later also, but I'm just going to address it now first. But a lot of people who don't know us, I think the first impressions of us, right, that we've got are always like, unapproachable, proud, fake, snobbish, whatsoever.
That's you lah.
No, not really. I feel like, that's what a lot of people say. But then when they actually get to know us, they realize that we're not, but in fact, we're just really confident beings. That's it. I think that's why we give off this aura.
Yeah.
But if you guys get to know us, we're actually really nice. We don't bite.
Okay,
I promise.
I think she's nicer than I am. I'm not the nicest. but I try to be. I try to be nice.
Yeah. But don't you agree?
No,
what are your thoughts on confidence?
Of course, no. I think, like for myself, like yes, she said I'm confident now, but this was not. I was never this confident. I would say, give it 3 years. 3 years ago, because I think, like for myself, I don't know about you, but for myself, one of my insecurities was, I guess, my height, my looks, and my voice lah. You know, like my voice is a little bit high, it's a little bit on the high side, and I'm under 170, which in Singapore is like under average, right? I met this girl, like online, I think it was Tinder or something, and then she told me, I even lied about my height, and then she still said I was too short. She literally just outright told me, oh, you're too short. And then that's the end of it. So I've met people who have like so-called rejected me or didn't want to get to know me more because of my height, because of my looks. Yeah, that was who I was 3 years ago. And now I think I kind of adopted the mindset where these are things that I cannot change. My height, I was still praying up until I was 25, because guys can grow until 25, right?
Yeah.
But no, I still did. I'm same height I was in poly. But yeah, I can't change my height, can't change the way I look.
Yep.
And these are things that I cannot change. So might as well I just focus on the things that I can actually change, which are my personality, and I guess career success. These are things that I can control. So why wallow in a pool of self-pity and say, you know what, this girl's never gonna go out with me, this is not going my way, but might as well just, adopt this mindset where just change the things that you can, and things will eventually happen, I guess, according to what you want. Like what Shannon said, manifest.
Yes, always manifest for good things in your life and always stay positive, basically.
So that's something that I've always done since young, and I guess things have been going my way.
Yeah.
Albeit, some of the other like hurdles that I mean everyone
goes through ups and downs for sure. Yeah,
correct. And I think it's very important, like referencing to back what we said earlier, is whenever these negative things happen to you, it is better to focus on, because of this, I learned that, I shouldn't be doing this going forward, rather than beating myself up for making that mistakes. Because I think I mentioned in another video that you should always embrace your mistakes, or put yourself in uncomfortable situations, because it's only through uncomfortable situations where there's growth, or individual growth.
Learn, yeah.
And I'm a strong believer of individual growth lah.
Agreed.
So put yourself out there. If you fail,
agreed. Pick yourself back up and then keep going.
Yeah, no, I was saying that because based on what you said just now, rather than asking, what's my friend doing? He's 25 and he already has this and that. It's also the same thing with TikTok. TikTok is such a toxic community.
So toxic.
It's very toxic. The reason why it's so toxic is because it's anonymous. Most of the accounts there, I would say, I think it's like 64% of accounts on TikTok are actually anonymous. And actually this bullshit, I anyhow say 64%. But it sounded legit, right? Because I was confident. So you see, confidence brings you far. But yeah, I mean, I'm saying that a lot of people there are anonymous and a lot of them are hating. The moment you see someone successful, immediately what you do is It's just hate on that person, no
Yep.
matter what it is. You could have been born into a lower income family, but you have made it big because of your own hard work. And people will still say that, oh, this person was born with a silver spoon, with a golden spoon. No matter what you do, is never enough for
Correct.
anonymous
Yep.
people out there. But it doesn't matter. Why would you care what these people say?
Yes.
These people are anonymous.
They don't even know you personally or whatsoever,
correct.
so you shouldn't
and you
take
don't
their
know
stuff to
them
heart.
either. Yeah. So
Correct.
that's why I personally I don't care about what people say.
Yeah.
I tell you, I mean, if you're one of my haters from TikTok, you probably will know that you can't see my profile anymore. Because what I do is you comment shit, then I just delete and block you. That's all. Because end of the day, there are only so many haters in Singapore. Eventually I will finish blocking everyone.
Yeah.
So I don't believe in like replying to your hate comments. It's a waste of my time. I think it
Yes.
takes three seconds to delete and block. So
Yeah.
if you're one of those, yeah.
Yes, I agree. And to all the haters out there also, because
Do you get haters?
Yeah, I feel like I've gotten a fair share of hate, for especially on TikTok because it's so toxic. But also I don't know if you guys can tell, but I really don't care. I feel like okay, so I suffer from like acne, and I
Now?
put my I've been to a dermatologist, but I have like very little left lah. But I'm still going. Without medication, I'll break out if I like drink dairy or whatsoever. But I'm always putting my bare face on TikTok or Instagram because like, and then if I get comments on like, oh, go fix your face, I'm like, sorry, go fix yourself. Go fix your personality and like grow up. And to me, it's like, I mean, you're just giving me engagement lah. So
No, exactly. That's exactly what I
thank
feel.
you. And not saying that any of you are haters, but if let's just say if like from my perspective, right, I feel like these people are really, really sad people. I mean, I've said this before in my previous video, like on Instagram, super long ago. I feel like people who have time and energy to hate on others that they don't even know on the internet, I feel like maybe they probably have their own fair share of like sadness. And so I kind of understand maybe they want to like bring other people down with them.
Yeah, they're so angry.
They're so angry.
There's
For
so much
what?
hate in
For
themselves.
what?
Yeah.
But okay, I get it. People have their own struggles whatsoever.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's not for any of us to like care. I mean, if
Oh,
you're
so you
going
don't
through,
care about
no,
other people's
no,
struggles.
it's not that. It's not that.
that's
It's
basically
more of
what you
like
said.
everybody has their own struggles. I have my own struggles. You have your own struggles.
Yeah.
But we don't go out there and be like hating on other people, right? If I think for both of us, especially if like we see a friend or whoever that maybe like acquaintance succeeding and being happy, we will be more than happy to be like, oh my god,
Yeah.
like good job, like genuinely really happy for you and like cheering you on. And if there's anything that we can do to help friends, we would do it.
Yeah.
So putting ourselves in a perspective of someone who is just sitting at home and being a keyboard warrior and hating on others, like it's just really sad. Genuinely, I'm just saying this out loud because like it's just so low of you to be pulling a random stranger down, hoping that they'll get to your level. And just to let you guys know, we don't get affected lah. So don't waste your time. Don't waste your time.
Or you can, then you just basically give
Help
us
us
more
with
views
engagement,
lah. So
yes.
please feel free to,
That's
to
true.
do so. Yeah. We're both people that don't give a shit. Like,
We
at
don't.
all. At all.
We don't.
So,
Really. Yeah. End segment.
yeah.
That was a very long conversation, but oh my god, that was
Okay.
very insightful. So for those of you out there who have seen me carrying like branded stuff, I don't buy them myself. Like my family,
daddy.
no.
I knew it.
No, he's definitely someone that I would like defend for the rest of my life. That kind of friend.
You don't
and
flirt with
no,
me,
seriously,
eh?
ew.
So next question, is money the most important to you?
No.
Don't lie lah. Come
No.
I was going to say no.
See,
Oh,
this is the kind of nonsense that I have to deal with. Okay, he's really not the kind of person.